Hey everybody, this is Nathan Ryan out here for number 8 of my birthday special, and this time I'm going to be doing another game of Jeopardy, and this time it's going to be the Wii U version. So let's see how well I can do on this game. Hopefully I can win a lot of money, because definitely for sure, considering this is my birthday special, I definitely would love to do well, but we'll see how it goes.
This is Jeopardy! Please welcome our contestants. Player 1. Player 2. Player 3. And now.
Alright, let's see what the categories are going to be this time.
The first round of play today has these categories for you. Utopia.
U in quotation marks.
Biblical abominations.
Ooh.
Slogans and mottos.
Heck yeah.
How's the weather?
Yeah, how is the weather?
College team nicknames.
Tell you right now, Ryan, it's getting
And
nicer, although I am
American
going on
history.
a vacation pretty
A lot
soon.
of clues.
But anyway,
categories. Player 1, make a selection.
let's go to slogans for 2.
It takes a lickin' and keeps on ticking.
What's Timex?
Yes, player 1. Right.
Same category for 1,000.
With a name like this one, it has to be good.
What's Smuckers?
It's player 1. Hey, you're right. Player 1, back to you.
I'll go with American history 1,000.
Reconstruction refers to the period of readjustment and rebuilding after this war.
What's the Civil War?
Yes, player 1. You got it. You get to pick again.
How's the weather 1,000?
Longer autumn nights let the ground cool, producing condensation, and the ground type of this. Player 1.
What is fog? All right.
Player 1, back to you.
Utopia for 1,000.
The match is coming before the main boxing match. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is the underfight?
No.
No.
Sorry. Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
I don't watch boxing, so forgive me if I don't know this.
Here's the correct response.
It was
Undercard.
undercard. Okay.
You again, player 1.
Biblical abominations 1,000.
In Genesis, chapter 46, verse 34, every shepherd is an abomination unto this kingdom that was known as Kemet. Yes, player 1.
What is Canaan? No, and I probably horribly mispronounced that name anyway, so I apologize to anyone who
Guess on this?
may be watching this video from there.
Let's hear it, player 3.
Egypt? Oh, Egypt, okay. I was thinking that too. I
Where
should
do
have
we
just went
begin,
with it.
player 3?
Biblical abominations 200.
Leviticus chapter 11 says, most insects that creep or fly are an abomination, but this 8th plague is kosher. Player 1.
What are locusts?
That-
All right.
Player 1. Start.
College team nicknames 1,000.
The University of Texas at Arlington uses this nickname, shared by the NBA team closest to them. It's player 1.
What is Rockets?
Nope.
What? I would have thought for sure I was right.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
All right, no. I'm thinking of the wrong city. Never mind.
Here's the response we were looking for.
Yeah, it's the Mavericks. I don't know why I was thinking about Houston, but whatever.
To you, player one.
That's my own fault. American History 800.
In the 1830s, some 4,000 members of this Indian tribe died.
All right, I think I actually just had this question on my Jeopardy game from the other day.
Okay, player one.
So I'm gonna say, what is the Cherokee? Yep.
Way to go.
Thank God I had that question already.
Player one, you pick again.
800 for weather.
High clouds may bring this type of damaging precipitation, especially to the alley for it in the Rockies. Player one.
What is... Hail? All right.
Please pick again.
Slogans 8.
Because I'm worth it.
What's L'Oreal?
Okay, player one. Yes. Player one. Back.
Biblical 8. Answer Daily Double.
It's the Daily Double.
Might as well bet it all.
Currently in the lead. And the clue. Leviticus chapter 11 verse 10 says, all that have not fins and these in the seas shall be an abomination.
What are... Scales? All right, and I doubled up to 5,600.
You again, player one.
All right. Since I found the Daily Double, I'll go back to kind of like the usual clue selection. Utopia for 4.
The Salgir, the Chernaya, the Alma, and the Dnieper are all rivers that flow through this country. Player one.
What is Uzbekistan? No.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this?
Should have backed off this one. Oh well.
Okay, player two.
Uganda?
Sorry,
Nope.
that's wrong.
So that narrows it down to player 3.
It's player three.
Ukraine.
Right. Where do we begin, player three?
Utopia for 2.
Olympic competition in 1900 included this type of swimming, judged on distance and time submerged. Player one.
What is underwater?
Right.
I figured it had to be.
Player one.
All right,
You're at the end of the board as we continue right now.
College teams for 6.
This word describing Penn State's Lions comes from an Algonquian term meaning single mountain. Okay, player one.
What is... Ninity? All right.
Please pick again.
All right,
Player one.
400 American history.
In the 1760s, he and Charles Mason used milestones to mark the boundary line between Maryland and Pennsylvania.
Yeah, I think I had this category just recently, actually. But who is Jeremiah Dixon?
Yes. Select again.
Dixon and Mason. 600 for weather.
The forecast is cloudy with a 30% chance of these, characterized by the sudden start and stop of light rainfall.
What's a drizzle?
Player one.
No, what are showers?
You got
All
it.
right.
We return to you, player one.
College teams for 2.
UC Berkeley's teams are known as the Golden These. Let's hear it, player one.
What are Horde? No. Oh, maybe it's Bears. Why the hell did I say Horde?
Anyone else care to try to come up with a correct response?
I was not using my ad there. Oh well.
Here's the correct response. The Bears.
Yep, it's Bears.
You again, player 1.
Alright, I'll go slogans for 6.
Choosy moms choose this.
What's Jif?
Let's hear it, player 1. Good. Player 1, you pick again, please.
Alright, 400 biblical abominations.
Leviticus chapter 11, verse 13 declares that this bird of prey, later a symbol of Roman legions, is an abomination. It's player 1.
What's a hawk? No, maybe it's an eagle. I had it between two of them and I picked the wrong one.
Want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the response we were looking for. The eagle.
Eagle, yep.
Please pick again, player 1.
Alright, utopia for 8.
An adjective meaning of an elevated region, or the main type of cotton grown in the American South. Yes, player 1?
What is... upstream? No.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response. Upland.
Upland. It was my second guess. Damn. Oh well.
Select again.
200 for weather.
September 4th, 2007 was the first time that two of these, Henriette and Felix, made landfall on the same day. Okay, player 1.
What are... tornadoes?
Nope.
Maybe it's earthquakes.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Yes, player 2.
Or hurricane. I meant to say hurricanes. Why the hell did I say earthquakes? God damn it. Oh well.
Player 2.
Yeah,
Where
hurricanes
did you
were my
start?
second guess. Anyway, 400 for how's the weather.
Speed up hot, dry air.
Finish up that category.
Giving this U.S. state its Santa Ana winds. Yes, player 1?
What's New Mexico?
No, that's not.
Oh, wow, what am I doing?
Wanna hazard a guess on this?
It's fucking Texas. I realized that after I freaking got that wrong. God damn it.
It's player 3.
California.
Correct.
Okay, well I would have been wrong either way. Actually, never mind.
Player 3, start us.
400 for college team nicknames.
Pepperdine's nickname is this, and some lapped not too far away from the campus. Let's hear it, player 1.
What is runners?
No.
Boy, I am just going in the wrong direction right now.
Takers? Here's the correct response. The
Waves, okay.
Please pick again, player 3.
Finish up college team nicknames.
This University of Idaho nickname is from an old Germanic tribe whose name has come to mean troublemakers. It's player 1.
What is Vandals? There we go. Okay.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories, player 1. Make a selection.
All right, I'll finish off Utopia.
It's the quality of being useful, or the useful knife used to cut drywall. It's player 1.
What is utilitarian?
No.
What?
Anyone else want to hazard a guess?
I call bullshit.
Here's the correct response. Utility. You again, player 1.
Oh, actually, never mind. I have heard of utility. Okay, never mind. That was not a bullshit clip moment.
The Watergate scandal led to the resignation of this U.S. president.
Who's Nixon?
In 1974.
So it's funny, from going from the Wii to Wii U version, it looks like they only changed like one clue in this, which is interesting. Because let me
Please
check.
pick again, player this one. Famous transaction.
Yep, I know this one too.
Doubled the territory of the U.S.
What's the Louisiana Purchase?
Let's hear it, player one. That is correct. Player one. Pick again.
Alright, I'll finish off slogans and mottos.
All the news that's fit to print.
What's the New York Times?
It's player one. Good for you.
Although I personally don't like them that much. Anyway, Biblical Abomination for 600.
Potpourri is not mentioned, but this burning perfume is an abomination according to Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 13. Yes, player one?
What is incense?
Right.
Alright. So at the end of the Jeopardy run, I'm finishing up with $7,200. Player 3 is in second with $1,800, and player 2 is in last with -$200. So, got a pretty nice lead right now, but let's see if I can keep that up.
Jeopardy round, as we always do, right after this break. Categories for the double Jeopardy round.
Alright, well, let's see what the categories will be in double Jeopardy.
Classic Kids List.
Ooh.
The meaning of the prefix. U.S. city
Ooh, that might be an
history.
interesting category.
The Fabulous 50s. This side of
Oof.
parasites. And countries by newspaper.
Not too much of a fan of the
Where do
last
we
two
begin,
categories, but I
player
like
two?
the first four. But we're starting out with this
When
side
a
of Parasite for
tiny
400.
parasite enters an oyster shell, mantle cells cover it with nacre until this is formed. Yes, player one?
What is Pearl? Alright.
Player one? Where
I'll
are you
try Classic Kids Lit for 2,000.
from? The Black Pearl and Island of the Blue Dolphin.
I actually did read Out in the Blue Dolphins when I was in 6th grade, so I should know this one.
It's player
Who is
one.
Scott O'Dowd?
Yes.
U.S. City History for 2,000.
Let's take it over to Jimmy.
It was uninhabited when it was chosen as a territorial capital in 1836 and named for a president who died that year.
What's
Let's
Madison?
hear it, player one.
I know because James Madison died that year, so yeah,
Right,
Madison,
you are.
Wisconsin.
We return to you, player one.
Prefix 2,000.
Circum. Okay, player one.
What is... Around?
That is
Alright.
player one. Back to you.
50 2,000.
Cary Grant's wife, Betsy Drake, survived the 1956 sinking of this ocean liner. It's player one.
What's the Andrea Doria? I basically just got that for process of elimination because I know Titanic was 1912 and Lusitania I believe was 1915. So by process of elimination it had to be the other one. But anyway, I'll go with I'll try countries by newspaper for 2,000.
Jyllands Posten, Politiken.
Oh, I think this is another category I might have had
Yes, player
recently.
one.
Interesting. I believe it was Germany.
No.
Oh no, it was probably Sweden.
Anyone else care to try?
Or maybe
to listen to
Denmark.
the response?
Jeez. How did I forget this one?
Okay, player two. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, it was Denmark, so player 3 will get this
Anyone
one.
else want to hazard a guess on this? It's player three. Yep. All right, let's get back into this.
Florida
Player
newspaper.
three has the Sydney Morning Herald, the Queensland.
Okay, I know that's Australia at least.
Player one. Hey, you're right. Where do we begin, player one?
Parasites 2000.
Closely related to meningitis, this inflammation of the brain can result from viral infections or tiny parasites. Yes, player one?
What is encephalitis? Alright, that was just a lucky guess. I
Player
think I basically nailed like all the $2,000 clues. I don't really do that often. That's pretty nice. But anyway. Well, actually, no, I didn't because I got the countries one wrong, but I got the others right. But anyway, I'll go with 50s for 16.
This actor hit the top 40 with the song Moonlight Swim. A few years later, he went psycho. Player 1?
Who is Chet Baker? No.
Anyone else? Here's the correct response.
Anthony Perkins, okay.
Player 1, back
Kids Lit for
our
16.
next selection completes the title of a classic about an African-American family. Roll of Thunder.
What's Hear My Cry?
It's Player 1. Right. You again, Player 1.
Prefix 16.
Ante. Okay, Player 1.
What is after? No, maybe it's before.
Anyone else want to hazard a guess on this? Here's the correct response. Before.
Yep, before.
Player 1.
Alright, City 16.
Indianapolis was laid out in a wheel pattern inspired by this other major city some 500 miles away. It's Player 1.
What is Chicago?
Sorry.
No, might be New York City.
Any other takers?
Duh, of course it's New York City. Why the hell did I think Chicago? Chicago, I think literally, sorry, Illinois literally borders,
That's right.
okay, never mind, actually I was wrong either way.
Where do we begin, Player 3?
Like I said, I'm not the best at geography.
Named for Scott or Janice, but for the Reverend Harris G., an early settler there. Yes, Player 1?
What's Joplin?
That's right. Way to go. All right, let's get back into this.
Alright, newspaper 16. Alright, I know I have had this category before, so I'm actually going to take a pretty big gamble and bet it all.
You are in the lead right now. Player 1, sir. Haaretz Ma'ariv.
What is... Oh, Iraq?
Second place.
No!
Here's the correct response. Israel.
I was thinking that too, but I just went
You
out
get to
the
pick
wrong
again.
direction. Oh no, that was not good. This side of Parasite 16.
You can vent this soft ductless organ that fights infection with parasite detection. Okay, Player 1.
What is the spleen?
That is correct.
Alright.
Player 1. Pick again.
Kids Lit 12.
This classic is the first book in Madeleine L'Engle's Time Quartet.
What's A Wrinkle in Time?
Let's hear it, Player 1. Yes. Player 1.
Prefix 12.
Contra. Let's hear it, Player 1.
What is Against?
Yep. Player 1. Pick again.
50s 12.
This future U.S. First Lady went to England to cover Queen Elizabeth II's coronation for the Washington Times Herald. Player 1.
Who is, Jacqueline Kennedy?
Good.
Alright.
We
I'm
return
bringing
to
it
you,
back.
Player 1.
Newspaper 12.
Avanti, il messaggero.
What is Italy?
Let's hear it, player one. Good for you.
At least I'm back in the lead.
Player one, back to
Parasites 12.
you. PSI is a charity delivering nets to fight this parasite-caused disease that kills 3,000 African children a day. Yes, player one?
What is malaria?
Good.
All right. That means the Daily Double's in this one. Let's see if I can get it right.
Answer. The other Daily Double. You are in first place. So, what answer? It was Arizona's territorial capital from 1867 to 1877, and a university was founded there in 1885.
It's not Phoenix, right? Because that's the current capital. What's Tucson?
Congratulations.
All right.
Still in first, player one. You again, player one.
And just like that, I got all my money back. Awesome. All right. Kids Lit 4.
This story begins, all children except one grow up. It's
What's
player
Peter Pan?
one. Yes. Player one, back
Prefix
to you
8.
for our next die, as in dicephalus. Player one,
What's 2?
that's correct. You again, player one.
All right. 50's 8.
A series of nightmares that C.S. Lewis had about these animals inspired him to write his first Narnia book. Okay, player one.
What are lions?
That's it. Player one.
All right.
Back to you.
I'll finish all countries by newspaper.
The Shizuoka Shimbun.
What's Japan?
Nikkan Ubejiho. It's player one. Good. Player one, back to you for our next
All right.
selection.
50's 4.
Elementary, my dear Watson. Leslie Howard's son Ronald played him on a 1954 TV series. It's player one.
Who is Alexander Graham Bell?
Sorry.
No, but at least I got a runaway.
Any other takers? Let's hear it, player two.
Sherlock Holmes?
That is correct.
All right. That probably would have been my second guess.
A lot of clues, a lot of categories.
800 for
player
city
two.
history.
Make us 2 months before the Declaration of Independence, the Rhode Island Independence Act was signed in this city.
What's Providence?
Let's hear it, player one. Right you are.
Yep.
Player one. You
All right.
start
Kids
off.
Lit 8.
In a novel by Francis Hodgson Burnett, 7-year-old Cedric Errol inherits a title and is known as Little Lord This. Yes, player one.
What's Fauntleroy?
You.
All right.
Player one. Choose
Side of Parasites for 8. Actually, no. Oh, Prefix for 4.
Hemi. Let's hear it, player one.
What's half?
Good.
All right.
And we'll wrap up the board with this clue. This plant grows as a parasite on apple tree trunks, blooms in February and March, yet still is a factor in Christmas kisses. Okay, player one.
What is mistletoe? All right, and I'm over $20,000. Awesome.
Look, player two. Looks like you will not.
Well, despite the tragedy of me losing everything in that Daily Double, I still brought it back pretty hard and got a nice runaway now, so that's good at least.
Final Jeopardy category, which today is Championship Sports.
Championship sports is the final category. You know what? Since this is my birthday special, I'm just gonna do my own unique wager. 6,100.
This is a good category.
Matching, of course, my
Here's the
birthday.
clue for you. In 2007, this university became the first to hold national
At least no
titles
matter what, I'm gonna
in
win.
football and basketball in the same year.
I'm gonna say, what is Oklahoma? I don't know for sure, but that's gonna be my guess.
What did you put as your response?
What's Florida?
And this
Oh, it was Florida.
to your score?
Dang. Oh well.
Let's see your response.
It was Oklahoma, which I know I'm wrong about, but either way, I still won the game.
Congratulations, player one. You are our new champion.
$14,300. Not bad. Definitely would have wanted a bit more, but I'll still take it. So yeah, this is kind of like a bit of an up and down game. With some highlights and some lowlights, but in the end I won, that's all that really matters. But anyway, that's going to do it for this segment, guys. I'll see you guys all for segment number 9 coming up very soon. Take care.